Hey everybody. For this next challenge, what I am going to ask you to do is think about shape again and think about home. If you could design your dream home, what would it look like? What would you include? And this challenge is going to be wide open in terms of materials. It could be a drawing on paper, it could be a sculpture out of found objects or Legos. I'm going to show you two digital approaches, one using a program website called Tinkercad, which is free, and another, Minecraft. All right? So, what you want to do is take a few minutes, think about what your dream home would be, right? If you need to write down some words or sentences, kind of do some brainstorming, you can do that. Then afterwards, start to think about which way you're going to approach the problem, and then go for it. So I'm going to show you a few examples that I've done, walk you through those digital programs that I talked about. Well, Minecraft you pretty much know, so I'm going to show you Tinkercad, and then that'll be it. So I can't wait to see your work. Please make sure after you watch the video and you do the project that you post your work to Seesaw or Google Classroom. All right. So think, dream home. Mm-hmm. All right, so here is a drawn version of a dream home that I did. And you can do it on any kind of paper if you choose the drawing method. If you'd like to add color, if you want to leave it in black and white, that is entirely up to you. If you just want to draw the front of the house, you can see where I added angles, diagonals to make my house look 3D. If you want to try something like that, you totally can. If you do, I don't expect the perspective to be perfect, but it could add an interesting layer to your design. If you want to draw a floor plan instead, so the approach is wide open. This is how I went for it with the drawn version of my dream home. And I've got a large studio on the left side there with a patio, so I can work outside and inside, and really big windows for lots of natural light. I included some angles, diagonals on the rooftops because I love mid-century architecture, and those angles are very present in a lot of mid-century architecture. And I wanted to put a large deck on the roof because I like to get up high and I like to see the landscape in all directions. So I wanted to make sure I had a place to hang out on my roof. After I drew it in pencil, I traced mine with a thin marker and erased the pencil lines, most of them, just to kind of clean it up a little bit. You can see I added a little shading on the roofs too to make it look 3D, but again, that's optional. And I decided that I wanted to add just a little color in the background, and since I did that, it makes the house shape and the garage and the ground there stand out more. So if you'd like to add just a little choice of color, like a little accent, you can totally do that, right? So options, options, options. This could be cool to add for yours, especially since it'll give me a little bit more detail into your dream house. Might want to include like a little window or text, or even if you submit the assignment, send me a private comment or message along with it, with the assignment, that gives me a little written detail, right? So I said large studio space with floor to ceiling windows, rooftop deck to see much of the surrounding landscape, and angular elements inspired by my love of mid-century architecture, like I just told you about. So I'd love to have some more information about your dream house so I can get a sense of why you're choosing to build it in a particular way. All right, so let's talk about Minecraft for a second. Or, if you have like another game-like app that I don't know about that you can build with, you can totally use that to create your digital three-dimensional house. You can do it in a pixel art program like we talked about earlier in the semester. But this one, you can see I took a screenshot from Minecraft. So we're able to see the left side and the right side of the building. and it gives us a sense. I can see the top too, so it looks three-dimensional. So if you want to use Minecraft, you can too. If you do use Minecraft, I encourage you to submit like screenshots if you can, or photographs of your screen from different angles, so I can see your creation from different angles. What's it look like from the front? What's it look like from the side? What's it look like from the inside? That's a cool thing about like Minecraft too, is that you could show us the inside as well. So you could see like the tile floor, the artwork that's been hung, lots of details on the inside. If you just build the exterior, that's okay too. You can approach it, like I said, in any number of ways. One more screenshot of the Minecraft version for you too, so you get the idea of how you can take a shot on the inside if you choose to include it. Kind of go to like the corner of the room and snap a picture. That way we can kind of see things as they would be in 3 dimensions. This is not a Lego dream house that I built, but it gives you a sense of mid-century architecture. If you choose to build your dream home out of Lego, all right, think about which angle would be best to photograph it from, or if you would take pictures from multiple angles and share all of those with me, front, top, angle, stuff like that. If you do build, it could be inspired by castles and fairy tales. It could be, inspired by construction. It could be inspired by sports. It can be inspired by space. So many different options. If you do choose to build or draw, you could possibly draw it from the top. What does your dream home look like from the top? This is actually a Lego home. It's not entirely built out of Legos, but it's like a Lego museum in the country of Denmark. And you can see there's a giant brick on the top, and each room has a different Lego theme. And this is what that same building looks like on an angle. So if you decide to add color to your dream home, think about why you're choosing certain colors. The final approach is to design your dream home using Tinkercad, tinkercad.com. And it allows you to use a selection of shapes, change and transform them by pulling and pinching, moving up and down, and you can create a landscape and a dream home using this program. And again, if you choose this method, these are screenshots that I took. What I would love to see is the different directions of the home, since it is a 3D model. What's it look like from the front? What's it look like from the top? What's it look like from an angle? Little time lapse of me creating a basic home with Tinkercad. So you can see how you've got your shapes on the left side. You basically touch a shape, drag it, then you can transform it. You can rotate it taller, wider, shorter. You can make them go higher or lower on your plane to create your home. And then you take your screenshots and you're good to go. And there we go. Shape and dream. I'm really curious to see which methods people use to design your dream home. I'm really curious too as to why you are designing a certain way. Why are you including the things that you are? So please make sure to document your work, clean up your workspace, share your work correctly, and have fun. Shine bright.